Hi everyone, in this episode, let's see the differences between online and offline MBA and whether we should actually go for an online MBA in this day and age. So let's get to the video. So first, let's see the course curriculum. In an offline MBA, you can actually get a structured schedule with in-person classes, interactive sessions, group projects, case studies, and access to campus facilities and resources. So you actually be in the campus, study, you have a peer group, you study together, and there are a lot of fun activities which will actually happen in the campus. But when it comes to online MBA, you have just flexible schedule and virtual classes. You'll have self-paced learning with recorded lectures and online forums and digital resources. So most likely there is no personal connections built in an online MBA. You just get a certificate. So, but the point is not that it will not have a good outcome. So that's something which I need to emphasize in this episode, because there will be a misconception with online MBA that this is just a certificate and there is no good other outcomes. Or because people also say that, okay, you get good placements in a offline MBA. So let's see what's the outcome when it comes to an online MBA if you do it from a good college. So the focus should be that you are actually doing it from a well-reputed institute and that you're doing an actual MBA rather than a course which actually teach you about a lot of management topics, right? So MBA is not only about learning about management topics, but about how you can actually be a good manager in real life by having the relevant both technical and hard and soft skills, which can actually help you be better in a career. So there are courses which are very good in terms of online MBA and which actually accept test, right? You have to give a test like CAT or GMAT or other tests which are relevant and then get into an online MBA. And the people who they crafted for, or the people they target for their online MBA program, will be people who are working and who cannot take a career break due to any personal reasons but still want to do an MBA. So that is the kind of people who's most eligible or who's the best target for an online MBA. So other than that, everyone know in general an offline MBA is the best option because you are in a campus, you are with a peer group. So that's something which we need to focus on. You get real life skills and you actually get feedback from real people around you. You build a peer group, you work together, you compete, and this is happening in an offline scenario. So, but let's break the myth that an online MBA is not a bad thing, because there are good courses which or good colleges which actually provide good MBA courses. So one of them is IIM Ahmedabad's online MBA program. So the eligibility criteria for this online MBA program is that you should be a working professional or entrepreneur with a minimum of 3 years of full-time work experience after graduation, right? And then the minimum age is around 24 years of age. So the date is mentioned here. You should be born on or before June 30, 2000, and there is no upper age limit, so anyone can apply. And you should always have a bachelor's degree or a CA or CS or ICWA or equivalent in any discipline, and which means that you should complete 15 years of study as per the education system in India, which is 10 plus 2 plus 3 or 4 if you're an engineer, and with at least 50% mark in aggregate. So that's the basic criteria. When it comes to the admission criteria, how you can actually get an admission is that you have to take an online test, which is an IIMA admission test designed for online MBA, or you can actually also get through a valid CAT score or a valid GMAT score. And for final selection, shortlisted candidates will be invited for a personal interview. Then only you are actually getting into the admission. So that's like, it's not a program where anyone can actually get into. You have to clear their aptitude test, then get in, and there is an interview after the process where you can actually get into the program. And let's see the admission process, which will be for IIM Ahmedabad online MBA. So the application will be opening in February 2024. So they have opened and it will close in May 10, 2024. So they have actually closed it for this year actually. So let's see the admit date which comes for the admission test, which is May 14, 2024. And the test is on May 19 and 26, 2022. So as of now, it is over, but we are giving you an idea about what this is and that this exists. So if you want to apply for next year, you can actually use this information, have the knowledge about it, and then go and apply. So there is a shortlist announcement which was done on May 29, 2024. The interview will be in June 1st and 2nd, and there will be 8 and 9. So this is the process for candidates with GMAT or CAT. This is for the IIT. Okay. The fee payment is you have to do it on June 18 and June 15, and commencement of the program is in August, and the campus module is September 1st. So they'll have a campus module in the campus, and the online module will be commencing on September 12, 2024. So let's see the program fee. So the program fee is not less, right? So people think that, okay, online MBA, this can actually be less, but considering this, it is 20 lakhs, right? And the application fees, like say GMAT or CAT, this is like 2000, and IIT you have to give a 3000 rupee so that you can actually take the test. So let's look at the breakup of how this 20 lakhs is there. First, you have to pay a commitment fee of 2 lakh, then 3 lakh as first installment, then 3 lakh each in each installment, totaling up to 20 lakhs. So this is a significant amount and not a small one. And this is how the course curriculum will look like. So the mode of study is a blended mode with synchronous online sessions. So you have online session and also offline session. So the course credits are 16 credits, then projects 2 credits, and elective courses you have 18 credits, and the duration is 2 years, and total teaching hours will be 900 hours. So these are the online sessions. Thursday evening you will have 2 sessions, Friday evening you will have 2 sessions, Saturday evening you will have 2 sessions, and Sunday morning you will have 1 session, and Sunday you will have additional session in pre-lunch. Okay, so on-campus session, so typically lasting 1 week in each term. So in each term you have 1 week in the campus. So that's how the on-campus works. So it'll also be in the campus. So next one is SPJIMR PGDM online. So this is like nearly a completely online program, and the duration is also like 2 years. So this batch will be opening in 2025. So application for the batch actually, and the program will start in July 30, 2024. So I think the application date for the next will start in July 2025. And when it comes to the course curriculum, so I wanted to show you how the course curriculum looks like in an online MBA. So let's take an SPJIMR as an example. So in term 1, you will be learning about financial reporting and accounting. Then there will be data analysis. Then there will be applied economics for business. Then there will be decision making. Then organizational behavior and HRM. Then non-classroom learnings will be there, then workshops. So this is the first term. Second term, you will learn about marketing management, finance, operations, information technology strategy, which is IT strategy. If you want to go into IT consulting, this is a subject which you need to really be good at. Then there's business communication. So in second and third term together, you have social immersion, then personal growth lab, business negotiation, critical thinking, career development. And in term 3, you have ethics in business, business policy and strategy, design and innovation, legal aspects of business, journey to self mastery. This is how the first year look like. And then there is course curriculum. In year 2, you have micro specialization. So this is how an online MBA curriculum looks like for SPJIMR. So you have choice of 6 micro specialization with 4 courses of 3 credits, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 6, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have a total of 24 courses that you see on the screen, and participants can opt for 3 micro specializations of their choice and industry projects. So for example, you can actually select say 1, 2, 3 like this. So you have a choice of 3. And if you are going for finance and markets, you will be learning about finance, markets and fintech, corporate valuation, securities analysis and portfolio management, investment banking, private equity and venture capital. So I'm just giving an example. This is how finance and markets will look like, and for each head we are shown. So this is from their official website, and there will be a live project in the end. So this is how their micro specialization courses work. So this is how their curriculum is set for year 1 and year 2. And when it comes to the fee for our SPJIMR program, the admission fee is around 25,000. So total is 10 lakhs. Okay. So the first you have to pay 1 lakh, then 1,25,000, 1,75,000, 1,75,000 again, and then 2 totaling up to 10. So SPJIMR program is comparatively less expensive comparatively, right? So the IIMA program was 20 lakhs and this was 10 lakhs. But when it comes to the IIMA program, you'll actually get a proper IIMA experience at least for 1 week in a term. So that's like a bit of a difference, and you will also get an IIMA alum tag. So these are the basic differences, or how the curriculum is set and how the IIMA program works. So these are the examples that I took so that I am able to show you that there are really good colleges that are actually offering good online MBA programs. So this is not actually a less amount of money, right? 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs is not like a very less amount. There's like significant amount when it comes to an online MBA, because when it comes to an offline MBA, there are a lot of expenses that are covered when it comes to the fee. But when it comes to IIMA programs, so for example, 20 lakhs is an amount where you pay for an online program. So this will actually give you good outcomes in general. And let's see the online MBA pros. One thing is that online program will allow you to have a self-paced learning, which can accommodate your work schedules and personal commitments. It is actually cost effective, not in every sense, right? If I am taking the example of what I showed in IIMA, it's not very cost effective, but say compared to the 25 to 30 lakh range of fee which will come in IIMA, you actually get a cost effective thing. Then there is global reach. People from all over the world can actually enroll in this course. So if people want to enroll from other country, can actually enroll in this program and take the course. Then there is career continuity. So if you are actually presently in a job, you can actually continue the job and do an MBA along with it. But the cons are limited networking opportunity. You don't see much people there. There are no real connections built when it comes to this program. And you have to have a high amount of self-discipline, because there are no people to motivate you. There are no peers for you. You are just alone and you're working and studying together. Everything will be too difficult, and your actual experience of learning will actually won't be as good as how you get in an offline MBA. And the perceived credibility, say some colleges, some institutions which are offering this may be good enough, but they'll look at your profile and say like, this is an online MBA. So this can actually be a hindrance for traditional employees, or traditional MBA will be more say favorable for them. So certain employees will be like, I want you to be in a real MBA so that I value you. So this is not the case across the industry, because there's actually a program provided by these reputed institutions, but certain employers may see the offline MBA as much valuable. So the offline MBA, the advantage is that strong placements, right? They have established offline institutes. So they have robust placement cell and industry connections, and also the campus experience, right? Really, you need to have that experience to grow better as a human being. So campus life provides a holistic learning environment, and the personalized faculty interaction. You professors can offer personalized guidance and mentorship. So you actually are with the professor. You actually get the mentorship and guidance if needed. But the cons are like, the only problem is higher cost when it comes to the tuition fee. But it also depends, right? In general, we see offline MBA is more expensive, but there are also cases where we saw that an online MBA can also be expensive, but it depends on what you actually are looking out of the program. So there is also a rigid schedule. You have to go to the class in the fixed class timings, which may not suit working professional as much. So if you want to be in work and then get an MBA continuously, but also have the MBA to have certain value, online MBA would be better. But in general, also cons is that like geographical constraints, students need to relocate to the campus, limiting flexibility. Even though these things exist, offline MBA is more favored by most of the companies. So offline MBA will have its charm every day. But if you are someone who want to do an MBA but are not able to be in a campus or do it full time, an online MBA can actually help you. So these are the basic difference, and we have actually shown you some of the best, like two of the best online program. So other programs also exist like BITS Pilani, and they have an online program in business analytics. So you can actually check them out. That's it. Thank you. We hope this helped you.